Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time again. Time to play some Animation Throwdown. That's right. We are doing another review of the Swole Club Training Strategic Initiative Planning Analysis Report, Part 3. Let's take a look and see how our guys are doing. We are on about, 21 and a half days left. So we're on day like 6.5 of the Swole Club, the 28-day event. And I've got a few more details to share about how to advance in Swole Club. And I would like to illustrate first that I've trained up several guys to get them up to the point where they're dropping plus 100% bonus on the tokens. And several guys, well, two guys, Stewie so far, Steve so far, and Stewie are both now dropping 250%, and Bobby is on his way with 17.5 hours left. Get up to 250% drop. I've got 2,900, almost 3,000 of these tokens, and it's still not quite enough to keep training Steve. And my big push here is to get Steve up to rank 7. Yeah, rank 9 I think is a little bit out of reach, but rank 7 is what we're aiming for. And once we get that, then we'll try to get Bobby up to rank 7 as well. So right now he's at rank 5. Then we'll take him up to rank 6. And that's going to take 2 days, and it's going to take 7,500 tokens. So I still don't have quite enough token bonuses to get to that. There's a kind of a tipping point where the tokens become superfluous and training time is the only thing that matters. And training time always matters right from the beginning, but at the beginning, unless you're spending gems on this, which I'm not about to do, not that I have that many gems anyway, but unless you're spending gems on this, the first few days you cannot be training at all times. But now I've passed that point, and now I'm at the point where I have enough tokens that I can always be training somebody. So I keep track of when they start their training. I keep track of when they're going to end their training. I already know that tomorrow at about 3 p.m. Bobby's going to finish his training. Whatever I'm doing at that moment, I'm going to do my best to drop it, come back here, check on Bobby, and continue training whoever is available, whoever I can, just make sure somebody's training. I actually made a mistake. I trained Stewie before I trained Bobby to get to the 250% tokens. And I actually would have preferred even to have Bob or Fry trained up prior to Stewie, but I was doing stuff, I was busy, and I knew it was time to keep someone training, so I just came in here and clicked on someone and kept them training, and it ended up being Stewie. So that's more important than the specific people that I train, is to just keep people training. However, that being said, Leech and Payback Punch, Leech, and Payback are my 3 big talents with the deck that I'm using in the Swole Club. And American Dad. It's an American Dad deck. So I would like to demonstrate now with my 11.5x drop bonus, which, if my math is right, is 10,500%. No, 1,500, 1,050%, 1,500%. No, let's see, 900%, 1,000%, 1,500, 1,050%. 1050% drop bonus is what I'm getting here. Or in other words, the amount they're dropping plus 10.5x, or in other words, 11.5x. So the thing I'd like to demonstrate here and illustrate is that the level that I'm playing at now is 49, and my deck with the current training boosts that I've got is not powerful enough, at least not on auto battle. It's not powerful enough to consistently win every time at level 49. So I'm going to drop this back down to level 45, and that's going to be the level I'm going to play at for the next few days, even maybe for a week or so. And I'm just going to keep collecting those tokens. I'm really these tokens right here, I'm really not focused on trying to advance my levels right now. What I'm focused on is trying to advance these Swole Club boosts. Get the leech up, get the payback up, but especially get the American Dad health and the punch increased. Those are my two big ones. So let's just see here. I'm going to do a live battle just to demonstrate the difficulty of the opponent at a level 45. So now the opponent is this dude, Hedonism Bot, Give 6, Cheer 7, Punch 7, but all those I believe are boosted as well. And now this is an interesting bit of trivia. Will Roger's Cripple All also be boosted if I train up Cripple All? That might be worth investigating. The number does not change here, but it might actually affect those because I'm pretty sure it does affect them on the opponent. My experience tells me that it seems like it does. So the opponent has plus 105, plus 105, plus 105 on everything. Every skill, every trait. Everything except for the bunker, which is not available for the boosts. And I've got 50, 50, 25, 25. His health is at 175, mine is at 137. Fortunately, I've got my preferred combo available right here out of the gates. And we can see now that instead of 27 punch, Toy Block Snot is doing 41 punch. And that makes this a pretty easy win. However, if I play at level 49, I could probably beat it just playing solo, but if I just put it on auto battle, I experienced a defeat earlier today, and so I backed down the difficulty level. Part of what I do when I'm at this point in the... Oh, there's a good one. Vanderhill. I like Vanderhill. I would like to have some of those crowns up there on Vanderhill. As you can see, I have a double crown combo mastery on Toy Block Snot, as well as on the toy combo for Steve. So now I'm getting 667 tokens per battle, with 8 battles per day. We'll round 667 to 700 and say 8 times 700 would be 5,600. So I can get a little bit less than 5,600, maybe more like 5,400 or something. Swole tokens each day. So with a current tally of around 300, well 3,500, but actually I just grabbed a few more, and this doesn't refresh, unfortunately. A little note to the developers there, it'd be nice if this would refresh, but a little shortcut I can do to find out is I just click on one of my characters here and I look, oh no, it looks like it did refresh, 3575, okay. Is that right? Did it refresh? Did they already notice that and start refreshing it? 3575. So maybe it's because I'm playing on the PC right now and not on the mobile device. Maybe it's a mobile only bug. So let's take this up to 49, And this should be, I'd say still probably a pretty easy victory for me, but not as easy as it was. Upskirt Kurt now has plus 125 on everything, giving him a health of 192 while I have 137 health. I don't have my Toy Blocks Snot combo available, so I'll lead out of the gates with the next best thing, Dating Game Steve. That bunker talent does not get boosted. Jeff. Jeff is probably my second favorite card next to Snot. Ooh, the bunker stopped that attack. So still pretty elementary to win this battle. Oh, see, but those guys have all that health there. They didn't go down. And last minute shopper Brian does have the crazed ability. Okay, we're going to bring in Snot here. It should be a pretty easy win for me, but when I put this on auto battle at this particular level, I experienced a loss. See, normally I would like Jeff, but this is only a double Jeff and not a quad Jeff, and so I'm going to play quad Roger instead. Ooh, let's see. Skating Roger, who does have the propane attack, or Eggnog Roger. I think I'll use the propane to attack these other cards, whereas if I had combined Roger with the Mint Julep, he did have the gas attack, but since he does not have a card opposite him, that gas attack would not be utilized. So one of my favorite combos is Beer Jeff. I like Beer Jeff because it has the golden shockers. The, what do you call that? Let's see if I can click on it real fast before it. Cripple. Cripple All. Cripple All is one of my favorite skills or talents or abilities. Also one of the reasons why I like Roger as a leader or as a hero. So that wasn't too bad. So I could go in and manually play these battles, and I could keep advancing my levels. But part of my... Oh, look, I got a milestone too. All right. Oh, good. Let's see. Come on, pink. Come on, pink. Blue Lana. That's all right. So I could just come in here each day and manually fight and just kind of keep inching up with the levels. But part of the way I like to play this game is I like to be efficient with my use of time. So I don't want to spend 2 hours in here playing this game every day. I want to come in, get in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, do my thing and get out. Oh, I've just broken the cardinal rule. Always be researching. That's similar to the always be training rule. And had some stuff going on today. We had a little bit of snowfall here in the mountain states. The atmospheric river that has been flooding California these last few days in February of 2024 has finally reached the mountain states, and so I was out shoveling snow today. So I'm going to wait and hold off and not research right now because I am on a PC. As you can see, this research pod is locked. The loot booster. What's the loot booster? I think the one that you need to unlock that is not called the loot booster. I think it's called the VIP pass. I don't see any loot booster in here. I've never seen a loot booster that I can remember. There it is, the VIP pass. The no ads there, I'm pretty sure that would unlock that research chamber. But if you play on mobile, you can use this research chamber, watch a video. It's usually about 40 seconds because it's a 30-second ad, and then There will be a couple of splash screens after that. And then that's the way to use that one. You can also do ad boosts on a mobile device, which are not available here on Steam, on the Steam version. So I'm going to wait to load these up until I'm back on my mobile device. But I might have, oh yeah, there it is. Disco Boomhauer. Go ahead and throw him in there. You can do that on a PC. I always research the combo masteries each day. I have a website I go to and I look up and I see how efficient each of these combos is. And by efficient, I mean how many pink card combos can I make with that particular combo. Because I'm going to unlock all of the recipes for that combo, and so I want to unlock a whole bunch of recipes and not just unlock like 3 recipes. The website that I use is called, I'm just going to put it out here for the viewing audience to see. It's like this: at-tools.cards. That's the website I use. That's the one I go to, and it can show me basically how good each of these combos is. So just pull it up here real fast to illustrate. at-tools.cards. Takes a few seconds to load up. And then just on the main home page, it's got a whole bunch of extra features. Very good website, highly recommended. But I haven't gotten into all those details at this point. But I'm just on the home page. I come down and it'll show me the combo mastery shop items. That's on there on the home page every day. So this particular combo, White Talker Ted, has 8 is the magic number that we're looking for. Well, eagleDog, what about the pink? Isn't it the pink ones that you're interested in with the 7? Yes, however, when you really get into the details of it and really look at all the combos, as I shall now demonstrate, we'll get more info. When you really look into all the details, then what you actually find out, if you click around and look at these and think about it and figure it out, a lot of these pink combos also include, here's an example. Rare Teddy, which is the blue card, and Legendary Tower of Hats. So even though, oh no, that one's blue. That's not a good example. Let's see. It's the ones that have a gold card. Maybe this one doesn't have any like that. Here we go. This is it. Okay, look. So this one is a pink combo, but it's actually using a blue Teddy and a gold Candy Thief Gorilla. And so therefore, instead of focusing on the number of pink combos that are available, I focus on the number of gold combos, which provide a corollary insight, which also tells me basically how many pink combos are available on this particular combination as well. And so the number I'm looking at is the gold card number. Soulless Skins I don't have. Zoot Suit I do have. Tower of Hats I don't have. Sail Rack I don't have. New Planet Express uniform I don't have. Candy Thief Gorilla I have a pink one. So there's probably one over here. Yeah, so this would be the pink combo that I would get out of this. Pink Candy Thief Gorilla and pink Teddy. So I would only really get one combo if I were one free combo recipe unlocked by getting this that particular combo mastery. So I'm not going to get White Talker Ted. The number here for Motocross Bicyclist is 2. But look, Disco Boomhauer 57. So that's going to unlock a whole bunch of rich combos for Boomhauer. And it has Leech, Payback, and Propane, all skills that I like. And so therefore, this is one that I decided to purchase today with my white mastery coins, or white mastery stones. And then Roach Coach Francine, only one, so that's not one I'm interested in. Now, the only combo that I know of, and there's probably a few more, that has a very low number of cards that combine to make it, but it's kind of a good combo, is Devil Bobby. That one might actually, I'll close out of here. That one might actually be worth it, but so far I've not invested in that one because I prefer to get the most bang for my buck in terms of unlocking different combos. Disco Boom or Boomhauer is a card. Boomhauer is a character card that I really don't use because I don't have in my deck a bunch of like pink Boomhauers. I think I might have one. Let's see, King of the Hill. Let's see, Boomhauer. Yeah, I got one single Boomhauer. He's not even doubled up. So it's not a combo, and none of those combos I'm really going to use anytime soon. But I'm always planning long term for the future. And, you know, eventually I expect at some point I will have more Boomhauer cards. And so then, when that time comes, then I will have all those 50 plus recipes already unlocked for the rich combos for Boomhauer. And so every day, that's one of my daily login, daily tasks or daily activities, I think would be a better word for it, daily activities that I participate in with regard to this game. I don't even come here and look. First I go straight to the web page, check it out, and then I see it and I say, okay, I want to grab that one, and I grab, some days there's not any that have a high number. Some days they're all low numbers, but on the days that there's a good one available, I pick them up. So that's it for the Swole Club today. I'm at level 50, but all my future battles, probably for the next 2 weeks or so, I'm just going to play them at level 45, collect my tokens, keep my guys training, and then once I get it like plus 150 American Dad, plus 150 Punch, plus 50 Leech, plus 50 Payback, then I'll be ready for some action. And then I'll turn that level up again, and then I'll go in there and I'll kick some butt. Ooh, I might get the Golden Shockers. I do like Golden Shockers. Cripple All being the technical term. So that's how we're doing on Swole Club. Advancing nicely, keeping my guys trained all the time. As you can see, we're 6.5 days into this, and Steve is just a few short days away from getting up to plus 150. We're going to do 2 days of training to get to rank 6, and then I think 3 more days of training after that to get rank 7. So that'll be 5 days more of training for Steve to get him to that point. And then for Bobby, there will be, I think, a 1 day, maybe a 2-day training coming up, and then a 3-day. So he'll have like 5 more days also. Oh yeah, because he's already got plus 250, so he's on his way to have 5 little green squares underneath him, like Stewie. I mean, like Steve. Stewie has only 4 green squares right now. So basically, starting tomorrow, I'll have 5 days of training on Steve, 5 days of training on Bobby. That'll be 10 days of training, and then I'll be powerful. Then I'll have plus 150, plus 150. And there will be 11 days, or maybe 10 days and something hours, 10 days and like 17 hours or something left in the event. And that'll give me time to continue training the other guys and start really advancing. But in the interim, I'm just going to auto battle. And I'm going to, again, as I mentioned, I'm going to turn this, keep this level turned down to 45. So I can just keep collecting all those tokens. And then I'll go back in and start getting my score up above 50, get it up to 51, 52, 53, 54, 60, 62, 67, 71, 72, like that. And then the last few battles to break through that number 80. 80 is what I'm shooting for. and those are going to be challenging. Well, to round off tonight's broadcast, I think I'll go in and knock off some of my daily activities. Ooh, wait, Elite Card Master Challenge, 12 hours left. I've got lots of goodies in the toolbox, which I could redeem and get a bunch of points. So I want to check how the rankings are looking in the Card Master Challenge. I want to try to take first place if these guys are less than 100,000. They are not less than 100,000. 156, 144. These guys have probably been spending money, especially Louis T. Look, he's only got 3 gold cards, 145 pink cards. So for him to have that many, that high of a score here in this particular event, the analysis says that he's probably been spending some real world money. Weggle, on the other hand, has 74 gold cards and 1,300 pink cards. So he might be collecting tons and tons of bonuses from like just all the events and stuff, just like, you know, ranking high in like the melees and the challenges and so forth. And so he might be spending real world money, or he might just be sitting on his capital. Those might just be capital returns, but he's probably doing something. He's probably got some kind of a strategy in there to try to outscore. Here he is. Try to outscore Louis T43 and Uchiha, who have been competing for that #1 position. Now, I think I have enough stuff that I could bump in there, and I could probably bump Weggle out of first place. But I'm gonna wait for another Elite Card Master Challenge where the guys just don't have quite as high of scores as that, and then I'll go in and redeem all my points. Additionally, rather than, normally I used to try to always get like a rank of 20 or so, but right now I'm testing a theory that if I rank low in this current Elite Card Master Challenge, it will increase the likelihood that I get into a rather low scoring Elite Card Master Challenge group next time. Like 150 is not that high. I've been in groupings where they get up to 400,000 on their scores. Now the drawback is that I don't get as much of these gold stones. If I rank number 20 or 19, for example, I get 80 gold stones, and instead I'm going to receive 10 gold stones, which is not that great, but it's not that terrible either. And the benefit is that I believe I've discussed this with a more experienced Animation Throwdown player, a member of the Sinners Inn Guild, and he said that he believes that these groupings are dependent on my previous score. Which makes sense, because if you scroll down to number 100, there's no inactives in here. 0 inactives. So another way that I could do this is just go inactive for a month and then come back, or a week. Oh, there's 1 inactive. Look at that. So I have not seen that. I've never noticed, at least, an inactive in the groupings here. So I am in a lower grouping this time because I had a lower score also last time. But that's pretty interesting. There is an inactive here. So I'm trying to get into a group where there's like 10 inactives, and then the highest score is like 40,000. And then I'll go in there and boot the highest score out of there at the last minute. But right now is the time to do it. 12 hours left. Right now is the time to get close, to bring my score up to, like, if I was going to try to do it today, I would probably just bring my score up to maybe like 130,000. And then I would wait. I would set an alarm for tomorrow and cancel all my meetings for that time of day, and then come in just a few hours, or maybe even just like probably like 2 hours before the event ends, and then kind of monitor it and keep outspending these guys, because I'm not spending real money, but I've got lots of stuff in the toolbox that I could be spending. Okay, so that's the Elite Card Master Challenge. I'm going to hang tight on that one. Peter Asment Challenge. I want to make sure I'm loaded up with the BGE deck, which I am. And I just auto battle those. One thing you can do is when it gets toward the end of the particular challenge event, then you can start going in and manually see, like, so I got 2 defeats here. So this is when I would want to start manually playing tomorrow, for example. So that brings me up to a score of 55, and my rank will probably be like 8,000 or something. It gets harder once you reach up above a score of like 50. So there's 1 day left basically tomorrow. So I can come in here tomorrow and manually battle these and get my rank up. And that'll just improve my rewards from, normally I'm going to get like 25 or 50 pink stones. But instead, one time, at least a couple times I've gotten 100. Often I can get up into getting 75 instead. It's really not that big of a value. And it's not totally worth the time. So most of the time I'll just do that on auto battle, but sometimes I'll come in and manually do some of those battles on the last day. Butterjunk Challenge, if you've played the game for any significant amount of time, it's an easy win. Unless you still have a bunch of green and white cards. These are kind of a guaranteed win. And the only way to outrank other people in this particular event is to spend gems in order to fight more, 100 gems, and then you can get a higher score than the other people. So yeah, so these guys would have spent gems to be able to have fought that many battles already. But there's another trick you can do on the very last day of the 8-ticket challenge. On the very last day, there's like a 7-hour window where there's 8 extra tickets available, and you can get in there and get an extra 8 battles in there, and that'll boost up your score and boost your rewards. And that is worth doing. Most of the time I forget to do it, but it's a quick auto battle. It doesn't take, you don't have to actually manually fight the battles. You get all the points. And I can demonstrate that. I actually did that yesterday. So that was the Party Surfboard Challenge. And all of a sudden my rank went up to 137. Whereas normally, I'll show you the previous one of those challenges. Let's see. Real Battle Challenge, that was one of the 10-ticket challenges where I manually did the battling and I got up to the less than 2,500 rank, which gave me the 100 legendary stones. Okay, Finger Cutter Challenge. So that's an 8-ticket challenge. So my rank was 5,400. That I essentially always come in around there and I get the 50 stones. But just by doing that one extra auto battle, that one extra series of 8 auto battles, that took me up to rank 137 and I got 250 stones. So I probably should not be telling you all about this. All you viewers at home, all you concurrent viewers, let's see how many of you there are right now. Let's see. It's here. Yep, 0. Par for the course. So I really should not be telling all you 0 viewers at home this little secret. And also you infinite future viewers in the future on YouTube. This is a live stream, but also has the ability for people to go back and watch it later. Shouldn't be disclosing the secret because then some of you might do it as well, and then it might affect my ranking. Although we would probably tie. We would probably all tie for 137 at that point. It's really the gem spenders that get any ranks higher than that. So that is worth it for sure. That's an extra 200 legendary stones. Well worth it. Oh look, we got some. I got some unclaimed rewards here. Rumble rank 394. Lately that's the rank that we typically are coming in. We're around like 350, 400. We used to, the Crazed Monkeys Guild used to regularly achieve a rank of like 210. You know, I could have waited actually to collect this, and I could have. This gives me 500 points. This pink card. I could have waited to collect that until the next Elite Card Master Challenge. Since I'm already planning on sitting tight and keeping a low rank, with hopes of getting into a weaker bracket next time. Game theory. That's why I play this game. It's for me. This is a study of game theory. Game theory is what. Let's see. Oh yeah, for the melees, my only hope is to get the milestones. I've gotten the first milestone. Today I will hit the second milestone. I'm not going to hit the fourth milestone, but I might have an outside shot at getting that third milestone. These melee battles tend to be quite difficult. I do a little bit better on the clash battles. There's my hobby clash deck. I think I did quite well on that one. Pretty sure I reached the fourth milestone that time. Okay, let's see. American Dad is what I want. This is a snot melee. This has got my 4 quad snot cards in there. I guess I could put in some more powerful cards instead of like. This is a double Jeff, not a quad Jeff. You know, I could put in like a Golden Bobby in there instead. Since there's no American Dad BGE, I could make a separate deck for this. So that's probably why I'm not doing so hot here as well. Sometimes it's luck of the draw. I've got 4 snot cards. So that gives me a pretty... Oh, and this guy comes out of the gates with snot. Oh, man. That... Oh, but he did play Future Rich Snot. Ooh, 82 and 38 crazed. Oh, man. I don't know, with my payback and my leech. I mean, that's definitely the one I want to play. We'll see if I can sock it to him. Oh no, I played the wrong combo. Oh no, that's not the one I wanted to play. Oh, it's over. Oh, that was just a lapse of concentration, and that is all it takes sometimes. This is I should just surrender at this point. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, that was I don't know, that would have been interesting to see. I would have been curious to see how those two guys would have stacked up against each other. You know, in the melees, there's the disadvantage that the opponent plays first. Oh, there it goes. And so in that case, you know, I had an uphill battle. We were similar power. I personally think the Toy Blocks Snot combo is just a little bit preferable to the Future Rich Snot. But depending on the situation, I mean, Future Rich Snot is a killer combo. No question. Okay, this one I've gotten 2 Snot cards, so this is a guaranteed win. It's all over, folks. That's the way you do it. Come on, Snot cards. Come on, Snot cards. Part of my study of game theory. Oh, here we go. Here's the same matchup. Oh, but he's got the gold crown. I don't know. Maybe the last guy had that too. Oh, but I don't have a toy combo. Oh man, I wanted to see. I really was interested to see this matchup and to see how they perform against each other. But this is going to be another likely loss here. This will play. So like the order, so for the game theory, for example, so the order in which I play these, so I played Dodgeball instead of Roger with the hopes that I might possibly randomly get dealt a Snot card here, but I didn't. I mean, this is over. This is yeah, this is so I surrender. Let's play one more. Play one more, see what happens. So I'm only getting 450 trophies per battle. I don't think my performance today is going to be good enough to bring me up to that third. Now this will be interesting. Max Jets is a great combo, but I've got the 100% boost to all my skills. But I don't have a toy combo. But Beer Snot does 68 gas, and so yes, that will be enough. So again, I'm leading with, in this case, object card instead of a character card, just in case I get dealt another Snot card here. But I didn't. Another big part for me with the game theory is studying and thinking about and paying attention to the random numbers, which is probabilities. RNG, you might have heard that term, RNG. It's all up to RNG to decide what will happen. RNG is random number generator. And the mechanism that these games use for when you, like, for example, get a new card, or you get to choose between 3 random cards, let's say, anything that's random. If you open up a mythic card, a new mythic card, and then but you don't know which card you're going to get, and then boom, there it is, and it's like, okay, that was random. Didn't know which one I was going to get. I got this one time. That was very unexpected. When I got this card, I did not even know this card existed. It must have been a brand new card. And I thought they're not allowed to, use words like that and humor like that in a game like this. It definitely made me laugh, though. I think it's a pretty funny card. But I don't know. I try to be family friendly. And that just kind of crosses the line a little bit of family friendliness. I guess it depends on the family. But that's a pretty good combo. Pilot Script Jeff. I like that one. So anyway, the RNG, the random number generator, also comes into play for these. Also comes into play with regard to these, which cards I'm going to get dealt. And, it's always 5 cards. I've got, at this point, 17 left in my deck. I usually have a deck of 26 cards. So I don't know specifically which cards I'm going to get dealt. And so I'm hoping, in this case, for a Snot card to get dealt. But this is my point here. My big point is that if I don't get the card I want, or when I'm opening a mythic, I don't get the card I want, it does not bother me in the least, because I accept the way random numbers work. And the way random numbers work is that if I get angry about it, it doesn't make one bit of a difference. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And that is something over which I have absolutely no power, and I just accept whatever the random number generator gives me. Now, audience, excuse me for a moment as I attend to some other things. I'll be back with you momentarily. Yeah, I'll be in. All right, we're gonna wrap things up here. It's been a very wonderful and exciting broadcast. At least for me, it has been. Oh, see, and there, so that was a blunder. I should have put the Boppo the Clown first, just in case I get dealt Snot. Also, and this is also part of game theory, you don't make your decisions based on what happens afterwards. You know that it's random. You know that you may or may not get a Snot card. So, let's say I put out a... Oh, I should have played that, actually. So if I don't get even like, okay, so I play a game card here, hoping that I'll get dealt a snot card here. And then let's say I don't get dealt a snot card here. I don't then say, oh, well, I should have played Roger instead because it would have been a little bit stronger. Because Roger is quad and that one's only single. Because what happened was just random. You know, that doesn't make a difference. I want to make my decisions based on probabilities, not based on the actual outcomes. The actual outcomes may be what I expect, maybe what I hope for, may not be. But I want to make my decisions based on the probabilities. The probability is that it might happen or it might not, and so I plan accordingly. Random numbers are very interesting to me. Random numbers are clumpy or lumpy. They are not in a grid. So I hit that second milestone. I got 1 day left tomorrow. I would need to get 8,000 more points. I think 8,500 even. No, 8,000 more points to get that next milestone with only 6 tickets. Looks like it's not going to be in the cards, so to speak. So that's okay. That's pretty normal for me on the melees. I was kind of expecting possibly to get up that 3rd milestone with it being a snot melee, but that is quite all right with me. Got to spend these pretty soon. I'll wait though. I'm going to wait till the next Elite Cardmaster Challenge, which starts tomorrow, because those will also give me points. When I open up these, it gives me, you don't usually get a pink card, but you always get a blue card and sometimes get a pink card. So you get 100 points for each blue card, and then occasionally you'll get a pink one. And I'll come in later on after I tend to my parental duties and responsibilities. But I'm not going to broadcast the rest of that. So I'll come in later and hit these adventure battles and the arena and so forth. Because I make a point of always completing my 5 daily quests. That's the big thing. I try quite hard to make sure that I'm always researching, but obviously I did not stick to that plan today. I'd say I'm about 85%. Probably more than that. Probably like 90%. Probably about 87.346217% about keeping the research going, but I am almost 100% on my daily logins. Almost 100% on the daily quests. No, that's interesting. When I jumped on here, that didn't pop up for me automatically. I had to come in and find it. These ones you have to spend gems to get them, and I'm low on gems right now. So we'll see if I'm able to collect all of those. I've been trying to always collect all this stuff because it seems to be worth it to me. That's 100, 200, 300, 400 gems that you end up spending, and then you end up getting an extra. Oh, look at this! It's a foiled or a foil category 5, or it's probably just a foil, probably a category 5 sucker foil. So I haven't actually used my foils yet. I've gotten a few. Let's see here. Foils. Oh, I guess I've got a couple. Oh no, I've got 3 of them. I don't have a Golden Jeff card, so I'm not able to use that one yet. But then I've got the Luis foil and the Sterling Archer foil. So I'm just interested to research those a little bit first before I jump in and use them. But probably it would make sense for me to apply the Luis foil right away. This is a Mythic Luis card foil. Apply it by fusing with any unfoiled Mythic Luis in your inventory. All right, you guys. All you nice, wonderful internet people. All you 1 over infinity, what the reciprocal of infinity, all you infinite reciprocals out there, I appreciate your patronage, your support, and your viewership. And that's all we got for this evening. This has been a live broadcast of the Agrotizer Network with your devoted host, eagleDog. And I am out of here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much.